What was the best thing that you heard, or the best quote, or the best player kind of scrum that you were a part of? Like, what really stood out to you?
So Olamide Zacchaeus, I asked him, what was Caleb Williams' command in the huddle? What was it like being with him in the first time in a game-like setting? And the first one word he said, calm, collective, in the moment. And so when you see how he performed that 92-yard touchdown drive and knowing that's what Caleb Williams was like in the huddle, I think that should give maybe even Bears fans confidence of how Caleb is taking in all the complexities that come with the Ben Johnson offense, able to get the play into the headset, distribute to the 10 other guys in the huddle, and go out there and execute. So hearing him say calm is the first word to answer that question should be, I think, just reassurance that Caleb is trending in the right direction and showed out on the field today.
Yeah, and I think calm actually is going to follow right up with the best thing I heard in the Bears press conferences, which was Caleb Williams and Tyson Bagent both saying that Ben Johnson over the headset during a game is calm and cool and everything is breezy and easy. They also said during practice he will take time out to dog cuss you if you do something wrong, or just have a conversation into your headset. So I thought that was really interesting, and I think that's a good thing for a head coach to want to emphasize that everything is under control, even when it feels chaotic. And that may seem like a small thing, but just spit out the play. Everything's fine. If it's 4th and 2, we are going for it. Very clear and calm and confident communication. That's important. Another little factoid that I thought was interesting, especially for a first-time head coach, Declan Doyle called the second half offensive plays, and Al Harris, the Bears secondary coach, called the second half defensive plays. Now, you normally get this with an experienced and established head coach in the last preseason game. Ben Johnson's still trying to work out all the head coach stuff. So calling plays and managing games and calling timeouts and challenges and all the billion things that he has to do on the sideline, you would think that he would want every single rep. I thought that was a pretty stand-up move, because not only are you developing players as a head coach, you're also developing coaches, right? To give Declan, who's never been a play caller, and Al Harris that opportunity, it really spoke volumes to me, especially in the second preseason game, for guys that are still trying to kind of get their systems down.
You know, to me, that just signifies that Ben Johnson gets it.
Yeah.
Right? He's allowing guys, like you just said, that don't have those opportunities to get this opportunity in the preseason, where the games matter, but, again, the result doesn't, right? And to allow a guy like Declan Doyle to get those opportunities, to get that experience, he's going to want to go on and be, a play caller himself one day, I would assume.
Yeah.
And to get that opportunity in this game, with Tyson Bagent, like that's good reps to get. And so, again, that just speaks volumes to what Ben Johnson, how he's approaching this first time being a head coach.
I know, it's wild.
Yeah.
He doesn't feel like one.
No, not at all. And again, that should be a good sign that the Bears, they got their guy.
Yeah, I think that they did. He also said something that he said scheme had nothing to do with our success today, speaking with the first drive. I don't know if I buy that, but he talked about rhythm, timing, and execution, and making the right reads as being the most important thing. That's why they were able to execute, not the specific play call or how it was drawn up. So I kind of get that. But we've seen evidence on more than one occasion, even at Family Fest, right, that where Ben Johnson, he can scheme you open. And I think scheme will play a role here, but I think Ben's also kind of focused on everything else needs to be right, or the play design doesn't matter.
Well, that's why he's been preaching the details since day one, right? So it doesn't even matter, like, again, there could be a wide open wide receiver, but if the details from the offensive line are not where they need to be, a defender's rushing right in Caleb Williams' face wide open. So details. But it's all going to play a part of it, Scott. Like, you need the schematics to match up. You need Caleb Williams and his footwork to match up. You need everybody to be on the same page to execute these plays. And if you get that, then maybe you can get results like what we saw in this preseason. Maybe not this lopsided, but you'll get positive results.